Good day and welcome to your favorite sport program on TV, 360 Sports. I am Mudashiru Shitu. So in the next few minutes, we'll be looking at an interesting topic that's been one of the fastest developing sport in the country. And for those of you wondering that what's this in front of me, I mean, the cat will still leave the bag. I mean, I'll build the cat out of the bag right now because it's obvious that I cannot hide who my guest is. When it comes to archery, there's no other person in this part of the world than our national athlete and somebody who has invested time and resources for the development of archery in the country. He has done so well for himself and the country in winning medals for Nigeria. And he is the founder of Zen Archery Club. And this is the first time, in a long while in the country that if you want to play football, you go to the stadium. If you want to play basketball, you go to the stadium. There's also something you can also do at the stadium. And that's where, that's talking about archery, where there's first ever archery hub in any stadium, in any facility in Nigeria. And that's talking about Zen Archery Club. It's good to welcome the man behind it, Emmanuel Yeleke, in the building.
Thank you, Mr. Mudashiru.
It's good to have you again.
It's really good to be here again.
Yeah.
Actually.
My question will go this way, my friend. What has been pushing you to always promote archery? It seems that should be the question because when we Google, we find out information, everything about archery in the country as a way of linking back to you.
What's pushing me to promote archery the way I do?
Yeah.
I would say it's passion. I would say at some point it will be purpose also. Earlier on in my years as a teenager, as a developing adult, I found the role of sports in helping the career or the trajectory of a human. I found it very fascinating because it happened to me. I found sport early, and sports played a very vital role in my development as an adult. Even in my education, sports played a very vital role. I was in school on scholarship for 3 years in my university because I was engaged in sports. So today, I don't think I'll be who I am today without sports. And that's why it's important for me to promote sports, especially archery, the way I am doing it. So it's passion for me.
Well, at this stage that you've done so remarkably well, country, that anybody that wants to shoot or participate or practice archery goes to a stadium, and that stadium is the same Balogun Stadium, where we have the Zen Archery Club.
Yes.
What also propels you to do something extraordinary? Because it could have been off the stadium, it can have been elsewhere.
Yeah, I think this particular development, I would give thanks and I won't say the glory, but I will give glory to God and also the support that we've enjoyed from the Lagos State Sports Commission. It's been massive ever since the first time we announced that we were doing the Zen Archery Lagos Open Championship last year, and we invited the Lagos State Sports Commission to witness the sports spectacle. I think they've been really fascinated by all that we've done. They've supported us, thrown their weight behind us. And it's been when we approached for a space to practice or to put an archery facility, the reception was so amazing. It was like, oh, well, you know what, let's look around. Immediately we swung to action. Check wherever it is there is space for archery. Wherever the space is suitable, please let us know. We'll give you the support. And obviously the support of the Lagos State Archery Association has been really immense also. So it was a no-brainer. Bringing archery to the stadium would bring new crop of people, new footfall, a different demographics of people to the stadium. And it's just remarkable because the stadium is a hub of activity for sports. And now it makes it easy for people to be able to access the sports. And we've seen a lot of increase, even in the inquiries we're getting from people coming to play table tennis, coming to play volleyball, coming to play badminton at the stadium, to seeing archery, and everybody is coming to the archery range to ask us, oh, how do we join? How can we be a part of it? How can my son be a part of it? So I think it's really remarkable, the kind of collaboration we're able to have with the arm of the government. It's a private, public-private partnership that we're talking about now, and we're going to see it yield a lot of good results. Okay. So, yes.
Well, so also one aspect of archery that a lot of people always want to talk about, and that's talking about the young ones, the young lads, because the Southwest Games where archery participated for the first time. We're still going to talk about the Southwest Games. But how will this propel young lads to participate in archery?
Yes, I think the best thing we can do is to catch them young. We've seen the way the young lads, 11-year-old Mogbolade of Olafusi, of Zen Archery, of Lagos, you can see the performance, 11-year-old beating all the other contestants just because of the training that they've been able to inculcate, the discipline, and the way they've been able to learn the skill. I think if they keep this momentum, what we're looking at is in the next 4 years, in the next 8 years, we'll have athletes that will be competing on the world stage, even that will be able to win Olympic medals for Nigeria on the world stage, at Olympics, at World Championships. That's what we're looking at. I mean, far from it where, I mean, it's important, like you said, if you're trying to get someone to play tennis to an advanced stage, they will tell you that it's important for you to start early. Any sports, whatever it is, because early enough, these kids are able to assimilate faster. They don't have so much on their mind. They're able to concentrate more if they are passionate about the game, and that's the same thing that is happening with archery now. We did a boot camp last year, and that was where we discovered Mogbolade. Yes, and the brother, actually. So since then, they've joined the club at Ilupeju. The mom brings them to the club. They've been doing exceptionally well, and we've seen the results also. Mogbolade, only him won 4 gold medals for Lagos State. Yes, so it's remarkable, and that's the feat we can always repeat and put up even at international tournaments if we continue to nurture the talents and bring these guys up to perfect their skills.
So now let's start also, a lot of our viewers will probably know that the Southwest Games is a game that just took place in Nigeria. And when we talk about the Southwest Games, it's about the state under the Southwest region of Nigeria. And for the first time, archery was involved. And not just involved as an exhibition, it was a score point record for the first time that let's not clarify this. Has there been any national or regional event that archery has participated in and is a point scoring event?
None that I know of.
None that I know of.
Yes, in recent history, I don't think archery has ever been part of any national games, vis-a-vis youth games or
National Sports Festival,
and has been a point scoring game. I don't think there's been any events like that. This is the first time it will be. Yes.
Obviously, that's the fact, and the fact is that the National Sport Festival has not made archery has not participated in the National Sport Festival before. But albeit I know that it has participated at the Youth Games as an exhibition game in Ilorin.
Yes.
I saw that. That was there. So I know it exists, but not
as a medal counting.
As a medal counting. So this is the first
medal scoring. No.
And what does it mean to the organizers of Southwest Games?
I think it just lends credence to the resilience and relentlessness of also the organizers. But I will also say, without the support of the Lagos State Sports Commission, we probably wouldn't have been able to achieve this feat, because when the Southwest Games was announced, archery wasn't part of it. So we had to lobby and make efforts and write letters and proposals for archery to be, and make a case for archery to be included at the Southwest Games. And without the efforts of also the Lagos State Sports Commission, especially the DG Director General, Lekan Fatodu, I don't think this would also be possible, because he personally put his word behind our letters and call the organizers that, oh, I want this to also be part of it. And I just don't want it to be just an exhibition game. I want it to be a medal scoring. So we put all that effort in, and we've seen the results that he yielded. It was a colorful event. It was a fantastic event. And I know that because of this, going forward, archery would no longer be relegated as an optional sport, or we've also continued conversations even after the Southwest Games as to how we would have it been exhibited again, maybe at the National Sports Festival, right? And I mean, this is not in advanced stages yet, but obviously, I'm sure like there will be conversations for that to happen, and then maybe the next National Youth Games, it will be a medal scoring event at the next youth game. So we're making efforts for this to be possible. We're talking to the stakeholders and making sure that at least we're able to get the necessary support we need to take this game to the next level.
And I also believe the possibility of what you just said, because at the last Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, the governor of the state, Mrs. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said that Lagos State will probably be hosting the next youth games.
Fantastic.
Next year.
Yes.
And obviously, archery definitely have to be in medal scoring and point.
Definitely.
So have you gotten to the stage that, yes, archery should be in the country?
No, definitely not. We are not yet there, but we're working assiduously towards getting there. I think there's so many things that are important. The skill is one thing. The buy-in of the stakeholders is one thing. Development of facilities is another thing. The necessary support from the public and private sector is also another thing. So all this, a combination of all this is what gives rise to the success or failure of any sport. So we're working, even as a stakeholder, as we are, as a private stakeholder, we're working so much towards this in our own little way. We've put together a befitting facility at Teslim Balogun Stadium, which is one of the first steps that we can take in making sure that this dream comes to fruition. Facilities are important. And that's just a tiny slice of the dream, because the dream eventually, the dream eventually is to be able to have high performance centers dedicated to archery, for archery to be able to excel even in Lagos State and also in Nigeria as a whole. So it's a whole lot of things that we need to do, but we're taking steps towards it, towards getting there. Yes.
Well, to me, after covering and understanding archery for a very long time, it has been one milestone or the other.
Yes.
What we are seeing right now is the Zen archery.
Yes, that was last year.
That was last year.
Yes.
After then, we had
We've had a few
Southwest game.
No, we've even before then. I mean, we've had Abuja. We've had Arch Club.
In
we
Abuja.
have Shooters Club in
okay.
Abuja. We've gone outside Nigeria. We went to Côte d'Ivoire and we came second. Even with the Tizokata, we competed with other African countries. Nigeria was second at that event. We've had several other engagements. We've had the boot camp. Which was organized, the youth boot camp last year, which was organized by Zen Archery. And more recently, last week, we had the Southwest Games. Yes.
And what was the next major event you should be looking for?
The next major event there will be two events. I would say the major launch of the archery facility at Teslim Balogun. That's the launch of the range and the archery arena. I will let the cat out of the bag now, but we're going to launch the archery arena this month in April. But right after then, we've already started preparing for that. Will be the second edition of the Lagos Zen Archery Lagos Open International Tournament. Right now, last year it wasn't international. But this year we're training it open. We're inviting other participants from other African countries to come into Lagos to compete for glory.
Okay, before we concentrate our time on that one you're talking about, we'll go on this quick break. And when we come back, there'll be so much for you to know about what is coming up for archery in Nigeria.
Relax. That is my brother, and I want him out of this station now.
We have proceed.
Okay. Can I just see the IPO of this case? IPO. How are you?
No, welcome, sir.
That is my brother, and I want him out of this station now.
Do you know the offense he has committed, sir?
What do you guys want for the weekend? Okay, let me see your DPO.
This way, sir.
Oh, better. You don't know me here. That boy is my brother, and I want you to assist me to free him.
The man found with a gun, confessed to robbery.
Things like this happen. 200,000 naira for you.
Are you bribing me?
500,000 naira.
Robbery suspect?
1 million naira.
That is corruption. Not allowed in this division.
1 million.
Remember,
Police is your friend. Giving and taking bribe is wrong.
corruption, not in my country.
Stop corruption now.
Corruption not in my country.
Welcome back. Let's don't forget we have Emmanuel Yeleke here, the CEO of Zen Archery, still with us, and you can see the bow and arrow. It's bow.
Yes.
Is there an arrow here?
No,
there's no arrow.
not
This is just the bow. Far away from what hunters use, but that's just the beginning. These years of.
Yes.
So now there's something happening in Lagos, and a lot of Nigerians we want to know. If you are thinking of where to practice archery or you want to take part in archery, the Telsin Balogun Stadium is the place to be.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Zen Archery has brought that to you. But tell us about Zen Archery 2.0, I would like to call it.
Yes.
That is now an international event. Last year, I'm sure you'll be able to see some of the videos at the Telsin Balogun Stadium where it was just a national event. And there was many archery clubs came all the way from Nigeria, Ogun State, Abuja, Ekiti, the Southwest region, and some other part of the countries came there. And now what you're seeing right now is not the Telsin Balogun Stadium, not yet completed, but that's the Zen Archery Hub at the Telsin Balogun Stadium. But we're now looking forward to the Zen Archery Lagos Open International.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
It's going to be another spectacle because last year when we ran the Zen Archery Open Championship, Lagos Open Championship, it was something that was novel. It was unprecedented. It had never happened in Nigeria. A few things that never happened. Obviously, a tournament of such scale.
A tournament of such scale.
Such scale had not happened in archery in Nigeria. We never had the turnout. We had over 90 archers participating. That's pretty much all I've gone to some countries to do archery. That's the entire population of archers that they have in the country, in some countries. So it was remarkable that even though we ran that just 3 months into our existence as an archery club, it was that successful. It held in Telsin Balogun Stadium. But this time around, we're trying it open. Okay. We're making it international. We're inviting all our archer friends from all over. We've sent letters to different African countries, and a few of them have signified interests to come. A few of them have said, because of financial constraints, they're not able to make it, but we're still expecting well over 150 archers, almost 200 archers that we're expecting. This time around, it's going to happen at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Unicon Stadium. It's going to happen from June 18th to 21st. We gave amazing prices the last time, but this time it's going to even be more because we're hoping to get more sponsorship. We're hoping to fill up the stadium on the last day. We're hoping that, we're trying to see if we can have collaborations also with some musicians to come in, make it a fun engagement for even the participants and the spectators. On the last day, we're going to have bands playing. We're going to have halftime shows, almost like a spectacle, halftime shows, calisthenics, different thing. Anything that will make it interesting. Yes, and sensational is what we're going to have. And it's going to be a lot more standard this time because our standard last year and our standard this year, we've experienced a lot of growth from what we had last year, and it's just going to be amazing.
Massive.
It's going to be
What caused,
massive.
let me cut you short
Yes.
there. What caused the need to do a second edition?
What's the need to do a
Yeah.
second edition? I think one of the major things that we can do in order to grow the sport in Nigeria is go outside so that people can see us. Is also have tournaments that even the athletes can look up to and say, oh, you know what, this is what I'm preparing towards. As I speak to you, some of the athletes have started training towards June.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and specific, measured, targeted training towards June, not just training because they love archery. So I think that's one of the effects that having regular competitions will have on the general growth of the sports. If there's nothing for you to look forward to, why should you train? Do you understand? But when there's a specific event that is prestigious that you can look forward to, we're making medals, not just medals that you buy off the market, making special, specific medals. So it's something of pride.
Signature, yeah.
Yes, for you to, it's a
So we
personal
can say
achievement.
2025 is probably the year of archery.
Absolutely.
From the
that's the
Southway
way
Games
to
to International
Zen-
Open, Lagos
yes,
International Open,
yes,
to
yes.
the launching of
absolutely
of the
absolutely.
hub and all
yes,
that.
absolutely. We're looking to just blow up.
So there's
the
not
entire
definitely no
space.
excuse, especially those that stay in Lagos, that archery is nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah. So I think one of the things is we need to really make noise about archery because not enough people know about it.
Okay.
There's been, I mean, we've gone to the stadium and the reaction every time is, oh, so this game is in Nigeria. So this game is in Nigeria, and that's the reaction we've gotten from a lot of people, even where we go. I was in church last Sunday, and we did a demonstration in church, Fountain of Life Church.
Okay.
And everybody, even after the service, I became Brother Bow and Arrow.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so if
Interesting.
nobody, like people don't know that it exists. So we really need to take the gospel of archery out there. We need to propagate it so that enough people know about it. And when enough people know about it, then the great game will grow.
Okay.
Yes.
I won't let you go without you telling us this mechanized
Yes.
bow. I mean, what stuff is this made of?
So this is composites where we have aluminum we have steel, we have carbon also. So this is a type of bow which is called the compound bow. We have different categories of bows. We have the bare bow, we have the recurve bow, we have the compound bow, we have the long bow, we have the traditional bows. We have different types of bows in archery. I mean, we have the kyudo, we have...
So is that any... does it mean there's one advanced bow than the other?
Well, I wouldn't say advanced, but I would say categories. So even when you go for competitions, you have to enter the competition according to the category that you want to participate in. So that's what it is. But this is a compound bow. The mechanism of a compound bow is that it uses limbs. This is the riser, but it also has pulleys to increase the amount of force or kinetic energy generated from the limbs. So you're putting your arrow here and you're drawing it back with
so what's this?
That's called a sight. A sight is something that can help you focus on a particular target. And then you'll be able to hit the target. That's what this is.
The range you're having at
Yes.
in Zen, what range is that?
It's a, I would say it's a maximum 38-meter range. You can get 40 meters out of it, but I think it's still a very good starting point for anybody that wants to learn. We shoot about 70 meters at competitions, but the good thing about it is because we are right there in the stadium, whenever we need to train for 70 meters, we enter the main bowl. We set up there and we shoot 70 meters. Whenever we're training just for the club activities, we are within the range. So it's such a win-win situation for us. And I would mention something because we've since we've moved to the stadium, there's been an increased inquiry. I mean, there's been an increased awareness, and we find all sorts of people coming in and asking how can they learn. And because of this, we realize that there's some underserved communities
Okay.
where, because of the kind of game that archery is, we might not be able to essentially afford the equipment, afford the training.
Okay.
So we're creating another category. I wouldn't say category, we are creating an initiative
Okay.
of Zen archery,
Okay.
which would cater to having an academy or having a
Okay.
foundation
Foundation.
that will pick up, that would receive entries for underserved children from underserved communities,
Okay.
definitely less than 18 years old, and would have cohorts for them where we can train specific,
specific.
talents,
Okay.
and then they can graduate out of that to become team members of Team Lagos,
Okay. Or
team
any state
team
of their
members,
choice.
yes, team members of the
Sports.
national team,
Okay.
and can go on to do great things in life. So
Okay.
that's part of the plans
Okay.
going
That
forward.
plan will also be talked about, reported about on the launching of the
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely. At the launch, we'll talk
Yeah,
about that.
it's always good having you on the show.
Same here,
in the
same
show.
here. Thanks for
Emmanuel
always.
Eleke.
Thank you.
Emmanuel Eleke has been doing so well for archery.
Thank you.
I don't want to bore you with issues of administrations going on at the federation level, because I know what you do most of the time is just the promotion
Yes,
of
absolutely.
of the sport.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's always a pleasure being here.
It's always a pleasure to have you here too.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We've been talking with Emmanuel Oyeleke. He is the founder of Zen Archery Club and the first person ever to create an hub for archery in any stadium in the country. Before, we had the Zen Archery Club at the Telsin Balogun Stadium in Lagos. If you go to look for archery anywhere, you won't find it anywhere in the stadium. But with his initiative and the support of Mr. Lekan Fatode and also the chairman, who is the chairman of Lagos State Sports Commission, the Sport Commission itself, the entire Lagos State government for giving that initiative. So if you want to practice archery, you just have to go to the Telsin Balogun Stadium in Lagos. And we're just looking forward to the launching of that hub. I'm sure you've seen some of the videos as you listen to us also. And let's not forget, we are having the second edition of the Zen Archery Lagos Open International, where we are having neighboring states and other states have committed to coming. And that will take place also, like the name indicates, in Lagos State at the Unicon Stadium come June. More of this and many more, we'll be letting you to know when the time gets closer. And this is how we're going to spend the rest of the day. Thank you for being part of today's program. And if you want to join us on all our social media platforms, you can join us on our Facebook account, X account, and not forgetting an Instagram and other accounts we have to relate back to you what we discussed today. I'm Mudashirshitu. Bye for now.